Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to a brewery I've not tried for such a long time, and it was their Dunkel beer that really blew me away, and so we're going back over to And Union, and we're looking at a can of the Unfiltered lager, which is old school lager, unfiltered and bursting with flavour. Unfiltered Helles Lager, ABV is 5%, and this is brewed in Bavaria by Brewers and Union in Munich. So I'm not sure if these guys are still going from brewery to brewery, having their beers brewed, or if they've got their own premises, because I know they started off as Gypsy Brewers, I believe. And so you can get a lot of you can get their core range of this. There's an IPA pale ale, and there's a Dunkel beer. That's in these lovely sort of abstract cans where you get lovely etching on the cans. Well, almost reminds me of a brick wall almost. But so you can get a few of their beers now here in the UK, and in some bottle shops you can get some of their bottles as well. So I thought I'd pick this up from Booths earlier today. They've got a great Instagram, by the way. Some of their photos are just absolutely fantastic and really nice. Bit of ASMR there for you. But so another German lager. Happy Days. One of my favourite styles. And so using my Dead Crafty Beer Company glass. German beer in a Scouse glass. Just don't mention the chip shops. Is that deemed as racist nowadays? I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, awkward segue. Let's pour the beer into the can and see what we get. And Union have absolutely gorgeous glassware, by the way, as my good friend Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews will attest to, who's reviewed quite a lot of their beers on the channel, and he's a big fan of them, as am I. When I was in Germany, picked up a few of their beers, and now I can get them. One of them wasn't. I think there's a wheat beer that they have. Sorry to point at you aggressively, but there's a wheat beer that they have in these cans as well, instead of either the IPA pale ale. I can't remember. It was only a few hours ago, but it just goes really quickly. Anyway, beer in a glass, and that is lovely and hazy. Lovely sort of amber hue to it, with a little bit of golden tinge. Nice level of cloudiness, and the beer poured with a lovely creamy two-finger white head. So a lovely looking lager indeed. So let's see what we get on the nose. Slight muskiness coming from those malts. A little bit of a slightly damp biscuity tone as well. There's a lovely gentle citrusy vibe underneath. And then you get this lovely slightly herbal, grainy hop character. A little bit earthy. But yeah, it's a lovely slight citrusy tone. Smells really nice, so let's give it a taste. Prost. It's absolutely lovely. Es ist sehr wunderbar. Super lecker. Nicht so süß. I'll stop speaking bad German now. Not too sweet. It's lovely and smooth. It's such a smooth, easygoing lager. It doesn't feel as gassy as some of these German Helles lagers can be. Again, you get that subtle lemony vibe. It's almost got a slight lemon curd flavour to it, but again, very reined in and subtle. Just helps lift the beer and adds a little bit more of a refreshment factor to it. But then you get these lovely slightly sweet go away fly. You get these lovely, slightly sweet, biscuity, cakey malts in there. That muskiness, that earthiness is there as well. Lovely, gentle bitterness throughout. A little bit dry on the back end. But yeah, that is a damn fine Hellas lager. It's the simplicity of it. You don't have to complicate this style of beer. That's why I'm a little bit put off by IPLs and stuff like that, where they just abuse it with hops, and for the most part it doesn't work. For the most part you just get a really uninspired, like, weak pale ale vibe, whereas this doesn't have to rely on that. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Unfiltered lager. Just look at it. It looks absolutely wonderful. Lovely subtle breadiness there also. It's absolutely faultless. Really, really is. I could buy 6, 12, 24, 48. I could buy so many of these beers. It's one of those ones that I would love to drink time and time again. It's got that classic, respectful, traditional vibe, but with just a slight contemporary twist. And it works beautifully. It really, really does. It's probably one of the best lagers that I've had in a while. And you can get this at some supermarkets now. Do you know what I mean? For a fraction of some of the, like, more highly regarded traditional ones. I mean, I know it's always unfair to make this comparison, but would I pick this over Augustina? Probably only because of the price difference here in the UK. I think this was just shy of £2, whereas a bottle of Augustina, although in a 500ml bottle, can be anywhere from like £3 to £4, maybe a little bit more if you're buying it from a bar. But even that, to me, it's worth the money because it's a beautiful lager. But this, I want this on tap in my house. I love it. That's absolutely wonderful. I knew I'd enjoy it, but I was just not expecting how creamy and smooth it is, but still light and refreshing at the same time, so it doesn't bog you down like some Keller beers can when they're like really unfiltered. But yeah, I cannot fault this beer at all. It's what I want with this style, and it's got a nice little twist to it as well. So, surprise, surprise, it's another 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful stuff. I love it when I see a German craft brewery, although I don't know if they're exclusively a German craft brewery. But, you know, when a brewery like this, coming from the heritage and brewing culture, and they make just really nice, simple, respectful, traditional beers, and add their little bit of a twist to it, and it works beautifully. You don't have to hop every single beer to high heaven to make it tasty, and this is a prime example of that. Was I even pointing? I think I was like pointing that way then. I was like, this is a prime example of that. So yeah, 10 out of 10. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed it, I'll put their links down below. I believe Dean's reviewed this one. I'm not too sure, but I will put links down below. Check out And Union. I think I've got a playlist, so if I remember to, I'll put that down below as well. Check out my lager playlist or German beer playlist for some more beautiful examples of this style. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. I wish I'd picked up more of them, because it's that love. It's just hitting all the right notes for what that beer should be. So yeah, if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions. Are you a fan of the brewery? Are you a fan of the style? Recommendations, suggestions, always welcome. And of course, thank you for watching this beer review, and hopefully you'll join me next time. So, vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen. Prost!